Now we will discuss the optics and the importance of spot size. The picture shows the proper way to measure the temperature of your target. Determine the spot size that you want to measure, then determine the distance to achieve that spot size. This gives you the distance to spot ratio. This picture shows how to determine the ideal spot size on the target to ensure an accurate reading. The first image shows the spot size is smaller than the target and will measure just the target correctly. The second image shows the spot size covering the entire target, which is acceptable, but you're right at the edge. The third image shows the spot size much larger than the target, and this is incorrect, as you are measuring the target and everything behind it. Remember, locate your infrared so you're covering the target correctly. There are two types of optics. Cone style continues to spread out like a flashlight, or when you use a camera. Further away, the wider the field of view. The further away you are from the target, the spot gets bigger. You have to adjust your distance depending on the spot size, covering the target area correctly. With focal point optics, the optics gets smaller as it goes out and then gets larger, usually used for smaller targets. For best accuracy, you want to get the target right on the focal point. You do not want the target to be in front or behind the focal point. So this is how we calibrate infrared temperature devices. We need a black body. A black body is a source of temperature that's radiating off of a black plate inside this cavity. And then we have a transfer standard that's aiming at that plate, that black plate. And the temperature is going to be displayed on this little display right here. And we calibrate the infrared unit to this transfer standard's temperature. And when it agrees, we know this is calibrated. So that's what we do as far as calibrating, using the right equipment, and is extremely accurate because this device here is extremely accurate. So that's our process. This is the fixed IR unit, and we do the same thing, measuring it appropriately into the cavity. And of course, we talked about spot size, and we want to make sure that we're aiming it into the cavity, and that we got the spot size smaller than the target. That's it. So if it's too big, then we're measuring more than that spot size. So that's how we measure and calibrate infrared thermometers using black bodies and transfer standards, either with a fixed or a handheld type units.